Hey guys, welcome in today's video. This is part 2 of the diff video. Oh my god, my hair looks terrible again. So we're 2 weeks later since the last video, and we have driven almost 1,000 kilometers. We're pretty close, but it's okay. And we're finally going to get the oil diff changed. And we're also going to fix the rattle in the exhaust, because I don't know what happened, but when they mounted the exhaust back on the car, I think they did something wrong, because the exhaust is rattling like on the V-brace like crazy, and it's really annoying. It's, you know, it's a clunky noise the whole freaking time, and yeah, they need to fix that ASAP. You hear it a little bit. It's disgusting. Yeah, so they're also going to fix that, because otherwise I'm gonna put my stock exhaust back on, because this is shit. This is pure shit. And we're also gonna get steel brake lines and new brake fluid and a new alignment, because, you know, we have new rear tires. We just went back from a tire shop. We got 2 new rear tires, which will benefit from the alignment, because the other alignment was on pretty worn down tires, and because my car is a little bit camber, my tire wear is not that even. So new tires are going on. They went on, I meant. So now we're ready to go, and at the end of this day the car will handle so freaking good, and we can finally use the diff a little bit, you know, do some little skits. We'll finally got rid of that freaking exhaust rattle, because I hope it gets fixed in the first time though, because I'll keep coming back until I hear nothing anymore. And yeah, the brake feeling will also be better, because the stock brake feeling in this car is really not that good. We're not gonna do some drifts and donuts at the end of this day, because it's over 30 degrees, and yeah, I am not keen on destroying these tires again, because with this kind of weather, your tires get destroyed if you start doing burnouts, because the friction is pretty high, let us say, nonetheless. So we're going to Performance Shop Geel, and yeah, we'll see you when I'm there. Okay, so we have arrived at Performance Shop Geel, and as you can see, we put some new tires on the car, because the old one were shot. Not a big surprise. And now they're fixing the exhaust, because that one was rattling like crazy. The clamps weren't done properly, and they're going to do all the rest like I said before. And you know, let's have a look at the cars that are sitting here right now. So we have an E46 M3, which is track build, I think, and that's, I think, a Z3M Coupe. I think it's a Z because of the quad exhaust. But then this thing, like the baby Ferrari, the Alfa Romeo 4C, beautiful car. It's like an Italian Lotus Elise. You know, very, very cool. And also on the inside they have some nice looking cars, like an M140i with a 2 series front, my car of course, and another guy's M140i. Okay, so we got everything done to the car. The exhaust rattle is fixed. We got new diff oil and new steel brake lines and new brake oil also. So everything is done to the car except one thing. There wasn't time for the alignment, so I made an appointment and I have to drop the car off on a later date. And I haven't done my reaction right now yet, because the car at the moment is driving very poorly, because the current alignment is very unsettled because of the parts settling in. They're settled in right now, and the old alignment just doesn't work anymore. So that's now the case. So we're gonna skip to a few days, drop off the car. I'm going to pick it up later again, because I have to work, otherwise I'll have to wait even longer. And yeah. Well, I just got my car back from all the mods that have been done to the suspension. I was little driving home for like 15 kilometers, and what happened suddenly is or my turbo blew or my PCV membrane is fucked. Because what happened is I was driving and I'll show it. I was just driving along, cruising 70 kilometers an hour because I wasn't gonna test it because of the weather. Everything is, you know, wet. And when I start up my car right now, I get this beautiful smoke machine. So something is definitely wrong. Yeah, this is not good. So yeah, when that happened, I was a little bit panicked because I thought, you know, maybe the turbo or the engine or my PCV membrane, best case. So I got the car towed back to a performance shop Kiel. And before I left, because there was nobody there anymore, it was 10 o'clock in the evening. And before I left the car there, I was just, doing a little scan with MHD. I found some misfires in cylinder 3 and 4. So it was more than one cylinder. So I didn't think that one thing blew, but in multiple cylinders there was a problem. And also had some timing issues and misfires, codes and whatever. And so I had a last check at the engine, and I just saw that my oil cover wasn't done properly. Very stupid. And that was a problem. So it was sucking air from above, and it just, everything went haywire. When I put the fuel cover back on properly, everything was fixed. So really weird experience. Yeah, it was really weird. So the car drove perfectly normal since then, and now finally everything is back fine. The weather is good. We're gonna make a reaction video on how the car drives. Okay, so we finally have decent-ish day. It's not really the best weather, but it's my free weekend and I don't have that much spare time left anymore these days because I'm working long days. But anyway, finally we have the car as it should sit. No smoke coming from the exhaust. We got a fresh alignment from Performance Shop Geel, and all the suspension modifications are installed. The only thing that I would change on this car right now still is the brakes, and I think only the brakes actually, and maybe some other tires, because these are more comfort wise, but I'm thinking of getting a more sporty tire in the future. And then basically handling wise, this car is pretty much done as how it sits right now. So I know you can make them more extremer, you can do even more extreme parts for sharper handling, but my car is built for daily driving, with still the capabilities of doing occasional track day, because this will not be a fully tracked car. I still have my full interior also left, so but now we're gonna hop in finally and see what this baby can do on the road. And I have some some little sneak peeks here and there, and I can tell you it's driving very good, and so much better as how an original 1 Series drives. This car is phenomenal, and I'll show you a little bit how that's driving. Okay, so let's turn off the radio for reasons, and now let's turn on the engine. Hooray, hooray. We are going to blur the speedo. I think you can't even see the speedo right now, but we're going to blur the speedo to fuck off the the YouTube cops, because if they can't see any speeds, then I can say whatever the fuck I want. If they would ever interrogate me on this YouTube video, because all this footage is fed, we're gonna speed up the footage, and we will not actually exceed any speed limits. Also, the sound you hear is put on later with the exhaust noise, because this car has a stock exhaust. Not the second time. But yeah, doing a lounge with this car goes so good right now. You can feel that the axle is pushing, but it's so much more controllable. I haven't done my greatest 0 to 100 time at the moment, and that is because it's raining and traction is lower, but really this car is driving so freaking good. The alignment is really doing its job. It's driving so sharp. The steering is so much better, and yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to do a little bit more than just driving in a straight road, but you know, it's not really the best area here to show the car's handling, because where I live is a little bit of I would say a distance place. Road-wise, it's all in a straight line, but you know, let's put the car in sport, everything in sport, suspension as hard as it can be, and let's take this corner at 50 kilometers an hour. There are some birds over here. I don't want to run you over, little pigeon. Thank you. Taking this corner. I was a little bit too fast on the throttle, but that was on purpose. Like here, this corner, it's taking it without any effort. But without any effort, I would check my pants previously when I do that corner at that speed, but now I feel so great steering feedback from this car that I never felt before. This is good shit. This is really good shit. This is excellent. Yeah, this, like I said, I haven't driven my car like this before. I'm gonna do a track day soon, but this is amazing. This is really amazing. And the drifts you actually saw was all CGI. It wasn't real. You know, this is all green screen, by the way, so it looks really real though. But you know, with add-up software you can do a lot of things these days. Damn boy. And in Sport Plus, this car is so well behaved between letting some play and also keeping it under control. So I would, if I put this car in sport, even in this weather, I would let anyone drive it, because it doesn't go anywhere. Look. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna do a track day soon, and then I'll show some more. But for now, this really is very nice, very good, and I am a big fan. And you know, there is not that much traction right now because of, you know, the rain, and it's 18 degrees, so that's okay. But the car is behaving phenomenal, really phenomenal. And I can only say, if you want an M Performance diff, go for it, because I have driven this setup without the M Performance diff, and it's not the same. It feels so much more controllable right now with this setup, and yeah, I can only say that if you can't spend the cash, get an M Performance diff, or even a higher one, a better spec one like a Drexler or Harman Motorsports. But yeah, this is already some very good shit. Yeah. That's why I only do it when there's nobody around, because you can always have, you know, something happen that the car is a little bit itchy. But But yeah, for oh shit, man. Woo! I'm gonna go through a set of rear tires real quickly. Shit. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I didn't really push the car extremely low. We're still on public roads right now, and you know, we just done a little bit above the speed limit, not that much, nothing that they can give me a ticket for. But anyway, the handling of the M140i now is superior, really superior, and I'm going to make a video on my whole suspension setup soon, because this is, for me, this is ideal. This is still comfortable for daily drive, yet the handling is so much better. So yeah, I'm really happy with this current setup. Anyway guys, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.